Don't you just love instant karma?
Unless it's happening to you. Let me tell you a story. Alright, so we all love instant karma. It's the funniest stuff that you can ever find. Somebody does something to somebody else, and then karma pays them a visit, which makes it even more hilarious, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I had an instance of instant karma, but it happened to me.
Say that 5 times fast.
No.
Instance of instant karma.
So, when I was a kid, this was actually before I was 8 to 10 years old. This was younger than that.
Oh, okay.
But I was still in elementary school. I think this was before the runs. So, when I was a kid, we had go-karts at my dad's house. Everybody loves go-karts, right? Yeah. They're fun, man. I mean, who doesn't like go-karts?
When you go to Adventure Landing, you want to go on the go-karts.
Adventure Landing, I went to Dad's house because Dad had like 3 of those things, and he had a pretty decent, backyard. Mm-hmm. So what would happen is we would race each other on these go-karts, right? Okay. So he had a shed. So we'd go around the shed, go around the fence, come back through, and heading out of the backyard, he had a gate that had 2 little doors. Okay. So we would boom, 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 boom. It's like pinball. We would go through the doors. We would go through the doors. The gate. We would go through the gate. Now, here's the problem. That gate also led to the driveway, right, where all the cars are parked. And it was only enough room for 2 cars side by side. Okay? So you had to watch that sometimes. Most of them did.
Most of the time?
Most of the time I did, yes. So, on this certain day, there was only 1 car in the driveway, luckily. So, I'm at my dad's house, and we are go-kart racing, right? We're just having a blast. I got my racing helmet on, my racing gloves. We're having a ball. We come around, we come out the gate, and we would do a quick little donut in the driveway and go back through and do it all over again, right? Okay. So this time, we go out of the gate, we do the donut, and I don't see my dad anywhere. Okay? Mm-hmm. So I look back, his go-kart turned off. I'm laughing. I am laughing.
Like, and I'm a win.
I am. And I am completely not watching where I'm going.
Oh.
Yes. So as I'm looking back laughing at my dad, okay, Mr. Instant Karma comes up and says, watch this. I'm looking back at my dad, laughing my tail off. And he's looking at me like, look where you're going. And when I turn around and look where I'm going,
you hit his car.
I ran smack dab in the back of his Firebird, his Pontiac Firebird. Yes.
Oh my
I hit the car so hard, I left paint on the back tire. Yes.
Well, that's still kind of like, I don't know. I mean, that karma kind of screwed him over.
No, there was no damage to the car.
Oh, okay.
Not that I remember. The main thing was the go-kart and me. I broke my thumb. I smushed my thumb so hard, it broke.
Oh my God.
Yes. So, the only thing done with the car was there was paint on the tire. But
you broke your thumb.
Yeah, no, instant karma broke my thumb. Because if I would have been listening to my common sense and my dad saying, look where you're going, boy, I probably wouldn't have ran into the back of his. That was my first car accident ever. Was running into the back of my dad's Firebird. So
you were how old?
I was this was definitely around like 6 or 7. So I was small enough to fit up under it too, because he had to lift the back of the car up.
Where'd you go? What? The go-kart went under it?
The go-kart went under the car, okay? It hit the back tire. It went under the car a little bit, and my waist, okay, was actually sitting up under the back end of the Firebird. My face was like dead in the taillight.
And this is why you don't let kids drive go-karts.
Hey, normally I was a good driver.
I don't know.
I was a good driver, okay?
If you're driving today is any indication.
Oh. Coming from the lady who's backed up into 2 steel cars that won't move it anywhere.
Shut up.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so that is my instant karma, story.
That'll be another video, I reckon.
The whole thing ended up with me and needing to go to the hospital and having my thumb in a stent. But
lovely.
I will never forget the day that I ran into the back of my dad's Firebird, and instant karma paid me a visit. So, moral of the story, if you are driving, watch where you're going. And second moral of the story, if you're doing something that you think is funny to somebody else or you're laughing at somebody else and you're not paying attention where you're going, be on the lookout for Mr. Instant Karma because he might be about to pay you a visit. So, of course, if you have any stories of instant karma, which I'm sure we all do,
leave them down below in the comments, and maybe they'll get featured in a video if you're okay with that.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.
And comment.
Well, okay. Bye.
Bye.